Hey guys, welcome back. I haven't put up a video in a while, so I figured I would just take a quick video while I'm feeding my snakes. I've been pretty busy with work and personal life, but of course animals, kind of take priority over most of the stuff that's going on, and they can't take care of themselves, so I need to be, you know, interacting with them as much as I can, which I try to. But just because I don't post stuff on my channel every day doesn't mean I'm not in the snake room cleaning, making sure the water is good, the humidity is good, temperature is good, and all that stuff. I do own 11 snakes, so it is kind of like a part-time job because once I get off my real job, I instantly come home, do my stuff that I need to do at home, and then I'm in here with the snakes making sure that they are good to go. So this is my female ghost. I know I've put up other videos about her, and she is looking very nice today. There's a lot of speckling showing on her. I did clean out her enclosure. I'm starting to notice that some of this Repti chip is starting to get moldy. So what I think I'm going to go do is go down to a landscaping place tomorrow and probably pick up some finely shredded mulch. I'll try to get whatever this stuff is called, I can't remember. I know the only thing that's bad for snakes is cedar, so I'll just see what they have that's not cedar. And I know you can get like, I don't know, a yard or something for like 10 bucks, and then this stuff is like not even 1 quart and it's like 30 bucks. So gonna be trying to save some money, but without further ado, let's see if she is hungry. Now I gotta figure out where I just put that rat, because I just had it. Oh, here we go. So we'll see if she wants to eat. She is on small rats, and that was very nice. Quick. And again, I've kind of stopped doing full feeding videos just because there's no point in watching them and swallow them down. If they can get it down quick enough while I'm going around the room, I'll come back to them. But just having the camera on one snake for 20 minutes is pretty boring. So we'll see what she does. We'll step over here to my female Suriname redtail, and the lighting is a little dark, so I'll bring my light around. And I need to clean hers out just a little bit. It's not too bad. And she is looking amazing. The more shed she goes into, the longer I have her, her colors are just getting more vibrant and brighter. I would assume this is how most true redtails are. They just get her colors are actually getting brighter, but they're actually getting like lighter. Before she was a little bit darker. Hey girl. And her colors in here are getting a lot lighter, but her tail is definitely getting redder as she's getting older. It was still red when she was a baby, but I'm noticing that it's really starting to pop out as she's getting just a little bit older. And I think you can see this on the camera, how you can see like the salmon pink color on her sides, which I really like about that. One thing that's really nice about these redtails, these true redtails, the Surinames, Guyanas, and I know there's probably one or two other that fall under that locality or namesake, but other than like a normal BCI or just a regular boa, I have not noticed any that have this salmon coloration on the sides. Maybe some do, mine does not, but it's nice to see. Even though it's just a little bit of color difference, it really pops on the contrast on what's going on with the surrounding markings and colors around her. But she's super nice. She's never struck at me. My hands are probably smell like rats too, and as you can see, I have no issues with her at all. And there's her tail, which is insane. I mean, from the time I got her like 2 years ago till now, it's just a huge difference. I think BCCs are really getting hot right now in the market. I know prices are jumping. I'm seeing a lot of people on forums and on Facebook really going after these true redtails. So if anybody's really wanting to get one, I would suggest probably getting one in the next couple of weeks, because man, if the market's hot, these snakes can go for $350, $400, and all of a sudden they're $800, $900, $1,000 real quick. And that goes on to another little area. I was looking at king snakes, and I really want a black Mexican because they're just awesome. And I've been looking at one for the last couple of years. And about 2 years ago, they were like $100, maybe 75 to 100. I went to a show last week, and then up at a local reptile place, $500 for a king snake, just because that's what's hot right now. I don't know who justifies on what's hot or how the market is going, but I mean, I love king snakes. I have one. It's a California. I love the black Mexican king snake. I just can't justify myself paying $500 for a king snake. I mean, even breeder size, they're going for $900 to $1,000. Hopefully that, something else comes towards the market soon and they drop off, and then I can get one for cheap. But paying that kind of money, I mean, if it's worth it, it's worth it. But I just don't have that kind of money laying around, and especially if it's just because of a hype jump. Because in 2 years, you can spend $600 on a black Mexican king snake. 2 years later, nobody wants them anymore. They fall off, and now you just got a $100 snake. But anyways, that was just a little side chat thing. We'll see if she takes it. There we go. She's pretty calm about striking, which is nice. Most of the time when she was younger, I would just leave it in the cage, and then she would just eat it without even striking or coiling. Ooh, I kind of messed her up. I just wanted to show the iridescence on her tail, but definitely ruined her meal. So we'll try it again. Wiggle it around. There's the wrap, and then you can see her bottom fangs right there, which is pretty wild. So this is basically the snakes that I'm feeding. Of course, I'm going to try to feed my anaconda. She's pretty much an attitudinal snake right now on feeding, and she basically just eats whenever she feels like it. She's not on a schedule. She is a baby, but again, she just wants to eat whenever she feels like it, which is aggravating. If she does eat, then I'll try to get it on a video, but I only had one strike from her on video, and I do have that in my channel. But I just want to show you guys some of my feedings, and as you can see, my ghost over here is still coiling, which could take her a while to eat. I'm already almost 9 minutes into the video. But I do like the feeding videos. I do like taking these animals out and playing around with them, having them enjoy if they enjoy coming out. I really don't know if it's just my personal. I don't know what she's doing. You can still see them teeth hanging out, but you can see some iridescence on her now, and that right there is where she was bitten when I first got her. And I mean, it was bad. There was almost no scales there. It was white. Sometimes I paid full price for her. I think I paid like $350, at the time, which is extremely expensive for a not a high dollar Suriname, and for a damaged Suriname. But after having the owner put a live rat in there and forget about it, and then it eats her up, I felt bad, and I just felt like I needed to take this animal out of that person's hands so it could live and have a better life. And it looks still beat up, which I'm sure it'll still have the scars there, but it looks ridiculously amazing and a lot better than what it did. And it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel a little bit better that the snake probably could have died, and I'm now trying to make it a little bit better, which I think most people feel pretty good when they rescue a damaged animal, and then it thrives and it's doing a lot better than how it would be with a previous bad owner. But we'll just take a look around the snake room, and I got some things. See, there's a mouse. I'm really trying to switch over the anaconda to mice or rats, but as of right now, she has been eating quail, not frequently, of course. And then I got my light system here, which is really working awesome. I have a video on this, and I highly recommend this. I need to get her water, and you can tell she's coming out because she smells the rats, but she's not going to be eaten for a while. I don't know if you guys can see my Argentina in here. For some reason, she's been crazy hungry, and every time I come in here with feeding, even if after she just eats, she's already banging up against the sidewalls like she wants some food. And I'm feeding her mediums, which is definitely an appropriate size for her. And I'm feeding her every 2 weeks, which is what I'm supposed to be doing on the length for feeding. And I don't know what her deal is, because it seems like she could eat a medium rat once a week. And I really don't want to do that because I don't want to overfeed her. But she's been getting attitude problem because of that in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But it's not been a long time. And then she ate, and you can see down there, she's definitely going to have a huge poop here coming out pretty soon, which is going to be disgusting. Because you can tell she got sausage butt, looks like a big old sausage in there. I'm about to dump that out in the next couple of days, which will be super exciting. But my anaconda, I did put bedding. I know it kind of sucks looking through these tubs. I really wish I could put a screen, one of these doors, cut this out, and then put it in here, because then I could just slide it forward. But I don't know if that's possible, because I hate taking this lid off every single time, because it's a big lid and it's got these snaps on it, and these snaps are pretty weak, so if I keep doing this all the time, it's gonna break. But this tub was $25, and it is perfect for snakes. It holds humidity, it holds the heat, and it's definitely way bigger than what she needs to be in right now. But I just really like how these tubs are. And I got her all new bedding all the way down. I did go to the pet store, and I got ripped off on the prices, and she's hiding underneath the bedding right now, which is pretty good. I don't really want to mess with her right now because I'm going to try to feed her, but I will make another video soon about her out of the thing and hanging out. But I just wanted to show some animals real quick. Well, these two are trying to eat, and this one will probably take another 5-10 minutes to take down. But you gotta be patient with these animals and stuff like that. So I had the old hide that was in here got destroyed when she pooped, so I cut out another Amazon box. I do order quite a few things from Amazon, and it's really nice to get their hides or their boxes and cut them into hides, because it's just free. They might last a month, but it's better. I don't know, personal preference. I mean, of course, if you spend $50 on a hide, it'll last forever, or you can just keep getting free ones over and over and over again. It's up to you. I like to not be spending a ton of money, because I need to be feeding these guys and the bedding and stuff like that. Whoops. getting agitated. Anyways, I'll let these guys eat in peace. So I appreciate the views, appreciate the people watching my videos, appreciate my subscribers. If you guys have any questions or comments, or you guys want to see anything in particular, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to get a video on that. Also, if you guys are in the Cincinnati area and you guys have, snakes, or curious about them, or if you guys go to the local show and if anybody wants to meet up or whatever, hang out, more than willing to do that if anybody's got questions. But hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, a fantastic day or night whenever you guys are watching this, or I'm gonna let these guys eat in peace. See ya.